Welcome back to Australia's Got Talent. We're very proud of anyone who turns up to audition and the many reasons why they do. At 67 years of age, our next act is one of our favourites because after 10 years of drought, he decided that farming was a stupid idea. So he thought that he'd have a go at cracking jokes, proving, as always on this show, it's never too late to try. So good on you, Rod Gregory, or, a.k.a. the old fella.
Hello, sir. What's your name?
The old fella. I'm a stand-up comedian. Viagra. Quarter of a tablet every morning, that's all I take. Doesn't help with me sex life, but it gives me just enough to stop me dribbling on me feet.
That's very Australian and very good.
Absolutely brilliant.
It's a yes from me.
That's 3 yeses. You're through to the next round.
My motivation for coming onto Australia's Got Talent was basically, in my life, I've been a collector of experiences. And I thought that would be a wonderful experience to come along and just have a crack at it.
Old fella looks like he should be playing a few rounds of bowls, but he's proved there's no age limit when it comes to humour and dirty jokes.
My grandchildren are just so proud of their papa that it's almost embarrassing to go down the street with them because they're, here's Papa, he's on TV.
We were in hysterics for Old Fella's audition, but the theatre's one thing, the live audience at home is a completely different game.
I hope Australia sees in the old fella's performance tonight a little bit of their papa, their grandfather, their father, and I hope that they can relate to what I'm putting out there. I'm just trying to be funny.
Now, his material isn't normally G-rated, so we don't really know what he's got in store for us tonight, but put your hands together and enjoy the old fella, everyone.
Viagra. Mary reckons it's a bit like a trip to Disneyland. You got to hang around for an hour or so for a 12-second ride. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rod Gregory. I am a retired farmer, and I've been married to my little Mary for 47 years. Thank you. She's a bit of a goer, is my Mary. She likes her bit of nookie. 3 passions in life as Mary: nookie, shoes and nookie. I call her my little turtle. No, not turtle dove, just turtle. Flip her on her back and her legs fall apart. Hey, we went shopping for shoes, of course. Mary wanted some black ones. Apparently the other 40 pairs of black ones she's got's the wrong shade of black. Anyway, we was in this lift thing, see, and in wanders these couple of gorgeous-looking Sheilas. Oh, I tell you what, not ugly, not ugly. Mary says to him, she says, "Hell, you girls smell pretty." Now, the first one, real toffee sort, Toorak, I reckon, dunno, but real toffee sort, she says she's wearing a fragrance called Chanel No. 5 and it's $200 an ounce. The other one says she's wearing Poison. It's $150 an ounce. The lift door's open, we're just wandering out. Mary lets go the best fart. Looks over her shoulder and says, "Cabbage, $2.50. Hey? You gotta love her. You gotta love her. Hey, we've been living on a farm for 47 years, living in a paddock. Now we've retired from farming, we've moved into the town. We got neighbours. I've had to make a few adjustments. I've had to change my toiletry habits for a start. Anyway, we was getting on pretty good with these neighbours, then one of them goes and buys himself a dog. We don't mind that, we like dogs, but this thing, he ties it up in his backyard every afternoon and the damn thing barks all night. Now, Mary tolerated this for 4 nights, I reckon. Then 2 o'clock one morning, I felt her get out of bed. About 5 minutes later, she came back in. She was as cold as a frog in a bog, and I said to her, "Turtle, what have you done, woman?" She said, well, I've gone into their backyard and I've got their dog. And I brought it around and I put it in our backyard. Now we'll see how they like it. Ladies and gentlemen, every other show they've had on here, they've had a real finale, so let's see what they got for me. Hit it. Miserable mob of bastards, is that all you got? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I am the old fella and I wouldn't be dead for quids.
Just take a look at that, mate. A standing ovation for that performance.
Doesn't get any better.
It doesn't get any better than a standing ovation. You are a laugh a minute. Kyle, did you enjoy the performance?
I did. You know what? I loved you the first time, and I was wondering what you're going to deliver, and it was... You have to probably clean your act up a bit, I'd imagine.
Just a bit.
How many jokes did you put forward where they said, no, we won't be able to air that one?
This was plan C.
Yeah. Look, you're right. Well, and what you said before you came on the video screen, where you said you hope that everyone sees their dad, their grandfather, their uncle, or whatever in you, I think that's exactly right. And everyone should take their hat off to him, because I think this guy is truly Australian. You are funny, and you give someone like me, who just turned 40, some hope for the future.
Thank you.
I saw you laugh too, Brian. It looked like you're enjoying every step of the way.
Oh, fella, you are just a class act, absolute class. You know, I'm Irish, and just makes me proud to be even in this country watching someone like you. You're hilariously funny, and there's a real fine line between being dirty and rude and just being that little bit of cheeky that you get away with, and you have that down perfect. I just want people at home to pick up the phone and vote for you, because I want to see you again in the grand final.
Thank you.
How about you, Danny?
I'm just wondering, where's Mary? Is she hiding?
She's hiding in here somewhere.
Find out where she is.
I tell you what, there's not a lot that I can add to what the boys have said already, but I mean, you've gone from one of the hardest professions, farming, to one of the other hardest professions, stand-up comedy, and you just do it so well. It's effortless, and we've got to have you back on the show. People have got to vote for you.
Thank you.
Just before you go, I saw you before this performance. You looked terrified. I've got to be honest. Was that the case?
Yeah.
I got to give it to you, because, like, at 67 years of age, to reinvent yourself, you know, it takes a lot of guts. Has comedy changed your life after the farming games moved on?
I got to admit, I was dead scared of retirement. I was genuinely frightened. I'd wake up one morning with nothing to do and drop off the perch. And now this is just terrific. I'm getting work, and I just love it. I don't tell anybody, but I'd pay to do it.
Well, you have an absolute gift, and we love you for it. And if you loved it at home as well, don't forget to jump on that blower, 1902 55 333 or SMS old fella. Feels so weird to say that. 199 77 772. Congratulations, mate. Really, really top class performance.